Hi, everyone. I'm Joanne Lowy, the Local Board Relationship Manager with Public Safety Retirement. Welcome to our STARS Insurance Processing in Employer Self-Service. This training will cover how to manually add a new retiree and their insurance enrollment and where to view your subsidy report in Employer Self-Service. So let's get started. So to add a retiree, which is where you need to begin when you need to add enrollment for the insurance for a retiree, you need to add that retiree to the roster. So you do it one of two ways. You can add the retiree to a roster from this quick link, or we can go into roster and add a new retiree. So this is where I'm going to go to start the wizard regarding adding a new retiree manually. And we are going to use this individual. Now to let you know, and it says that the system found this person already in the system, which is what we expect. This is the information on record so far. We'll click next. The plan is going to be public safety, as this is a public safety retiree. And I am going to use the start date of this month, I believe. And it does have a confirmation screen of the member information. Now we can confirm, or we can confirm and enroll. If you confirm, then you're confirming this retiree information, and the retiree will be added to the roster. If you confirm and enroll, then this will take us to the next step, which is actually enrolling the retiree in the insurance coverage. If you do just click on confirm, then there is another action step outside of this wizard that you will need to take in order to get that enrollment entered. I'm going to go ahead and click on confirm and enroll so we can continue on with this process. So it does let us know that the retiree enrollment is successful, and we begin new coverage for this individual, this retiree, but I do want to add a dependent. So I'm going to click on add dependents, and we have another step-by-step wizard which we'll follow in order to get this information added. Now, what we do have here is the nice thing, it does have a list of associated individuals with this retiree. So as it happens, this individual here is who we want to add as a spouse. So we'll go ahead and click that option and next. And again, we're following the wizard here. It's asking for demographic information. We do know that the gender is, and we do know what the relationship is. We'll go ahead and update those spots and click next. Now we can go ahead and add the address, but more than likely the address is the same for this spouse as the retiree. So we'll just click remove the address, and that moves us on to the next step in the process. And again, the focus is on the retiree. We're just adding dependents, so more than likely the dependent has the same address. Next, contact preference. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly add here a phone number. So it has something there. You can always update this and get this information more accurate if that's what the retiree would like. Go ahead and click next. And we do have information here regarding the spouse. which is considered a new dependent, with this new coverage. And we'll continue. Now the event date, and I'm going to use a date of retirement, which is usually like the last working day of the prior month. So we know that the coverage is effective the first of the month following. And we'll go ahead and click confirm there. We've successfully added the dependent. And we'll click next. And now we're going to enroll the retiree and dependent into the medical coverage or dental coverage or both that they've chosen to enroll with the employer. So I'm going to choose both medical and dental. Now, if the employer has vision and pharmacy, that you just need to reach out to our office and we'll add that access to that, those policies to include those two other options. So right now we're going to be working on the dental. So we've got the, again, the plan is the dental, the tier is family, which is single plus one. We'll go ahead and continue. The benefit premium will be the amount for the dental premium. We are working on retiree group plan. And when it comes to the pension deduct, it says no deduct. So just understand that if you click yes, it will be subsidy only. If you click no, it will be pension deduct. So I do want this to be pension deduct today. So I'm answering no. Go ahead and continue. So this gives us a summary of the dental coverage and the individuals that are covered with that primary retiree and the amount. We'll save and continue on to the next step, which is the processing the medical. Again, we've got the family coverage and we'll continue. The benefit premium, the plan group. Again, I'm going to choose retiree and I am choosing no because I do want this to be pension deduct. And a summary of the medical coverage, including the premiums. So I'm going to go ahead and save and continue. And again, a summary of the information that we just added to this retiree's record. We'll finish the enrollment. All right. And now we have this individual, this retiree added to the roster. And so we've got information here regarding the details of that retiree information and the retiree insurance. We've got two line items here, one for the medical and one for the dental. And so we have entered that information correctly. As far as the next steps, I mean, that's as far as the employer can go. What happens next is once we run pension payroll and process all of this information, then you'll be able to go into reports and run a report here if you schedule it. It's the insurance listing by totals. This allows you to export. And again, it will notify you when the report has been completed also. And you can indicate whether you wanted a PDF or CSV, whether it's one time or reoccurring. I'm going to go ahead and leave it as today's date. I'm going to pick a disbursement month of February, because that would be the last month that pension payroll was completely run. And I'm going to go ahead and schedule that. And again, it lets you know that it has been scheduled, and in this case, it will begin building momentarily. I did run this report earlier today, so it is ready. So you can look at the information that is provided on the PDF, where you can save and print if you would like. But it is going to be the same information as what you're receiving now from our office. It's just that you will be able to run that report yourself and get it at any point in time after pension payroll. So that concludes the information regarding how to manually update a retiree enrollment. You do have to add the retiree if they're not currently there, and then do the enrollment steps in order to get that individual and whoever, if they have dependents, enrolled in the insurance. And this in the 8,000 series that you do need to, system number, you do need to be sure to log into in order to see this information and get that process completed. So thank you for viewing, and I hope you have a great day.